Next.
Your name is?
Cornelius.
Cornelius. I'd like you to tell me who you are. We already know your name.
My name.
Who you are. Because where would you like to go with your career or your education? And then tell us what will it take for you to achieve that goal and why you take that goal.
All right. Should I start with my who I am? Okay, so
Always
I'm a sophomore right now.
Your name is?
My name is Cornelius.
Okay.
Sophomore in environmental biology. Is that enough for who I am?
You're telling the story. This is you.
Environmental biology, sophomore. I live on campus. I'm an RA there. Okay, we'll go to the goal. So I'm gonna go to education. So where I want to go with my education, I want a career in probably something with forest biology. I plan to work with the Parks Department somewhere because I want to stay in the city. I'm from New York. I didn't even go there. I'm from New York City. I'm from the Bronx. That's why I'm here, because concrete jungle. You know, it's a new experience coming to environmental school. And it'd be nice to stay home and also work in like the urban forest that they have there. Yeah.
Why did you pick that field?
Why? Well, because I'm from the city, so you don't really get to. I didn't get to experience that a lot when I was younger, and I would see it on TV. I'd see like environmental stuff, forest stuff, wildlife, and it's really interesting to me, and I didn't get to experience it firsthand, and I want to.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now, I'm going to show you a little example. I'm going to point out something. Did you notice that I asked him who he was, what was his name, and who he was? And you notice that as he started to tell you who he was, he kept going back. He said, oh, I forgot to tell you who I am. I'm from the Bronx. Oh, I forgot to tell you who I am. Because normally people say, who are you? And you just say your name. Am I right? You say your name, and then you tell them, I'm a sophomore, and then whatever class I'm taking, whatever. But no one ever asks you who you are. Because when you do, you start to think about who you are. And you notice what he was doing. He was talking and telling you guys who he was. And as he was talking about it, he started thinking more about who he was. I'm from the Bronx. I like this. I like that. I'm doing this. Oh, and by the way, I like this. Because who you are changes depending on the situation that you're in. Whether it's a relationship, who you are in that relationship, who you are in your career, who you are in your education, who you are in the Bronx. You know what I mean? When you go home, you're different from where you are here, right? Because you're different, that different who comes out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sure.
So when people say to you, who are you? There's no one set person to who you are. It's who you are in that situation that you're in. And that's the thing that we have to remember, is be who you are and not who you want to be. Because sometimes we want to be the big man on campus, so we get on campus and we portray a role that eventually we can't live up to anymore. But if I come on campus and I am who I am, people either are going to accept me and gravitate to me, and some won't. But they know who I am. And they either have the choice to accept me for who I am or leave me alone, right? But in the morning and in the evening and at nighttime, you are who you are. And that way you wake up and you're happy because you're not trying to be the big man on campus. You're just trying to be who you are. And then that allows you to not be distracted by anything else that may take away from your education. And that's what we have to remember. Think about it. When you go and you graduate and you go to an interview, they're going to say, so tell us about yourself. What are they saying? Who are you? You have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that. So when you introduce yourself to people, hello, my name is from the Bronx, whatever, tell them who you are. So that way, when you go into an interview and prepare to talk, you already know what you want to say, because all you're doing is introducing who you are to that employer. And if you walk in there with that confidence, knowing who you are, what are they going to say? Wow, he knows who he is. We need to get him. But if you walk in there and you say, well, why do you, and you're all over the place, what are they saying? Oh, he don't even know why is he here? Doesn't know what he wants to do. Next person, come on up.